and Fifi Show. We have our own channel here on YouTube, and if you are new to us, we are a dynamic baby, mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. My mother, Fifi, she's a Generation X. Me, myself, Sammy Nicole, I am a millennial, and here in our show, we discuss all things love, life, and relationships, and we give our perspective from both a Generation X point of view and a millennial point of view, all right? And so tonight, guys, we are back to talk to you about a topic, and what is that topic, Mom?
So, I guess not too long ago, I put on social media, what topics that you guys want us to talk about, and somebody requested that I talk about what would I tell my younger self. So what would I tell my younger self now that I'm a mature woman,
Beautiful, mature, grown, sexy woman.
um,
My Cardi B voice. I can't say it like that. Sorry.
and I've raised my daughter, which I'm quite proud of. I would tell my younger self that experience does not have to be your teacher. And what I mean by that is that you can listen. You don't have to experience every trial and tribulation in life, every situation. You can listen. When we're in our 20s and, we think, I know. I got this. I know. And sometimes you can just stop and say, okay, let me listen. Let me take heed to what's being said to me from my elders. And so I don't have to experience this. You can watch your elders and see what they go through, and then you can decide to do something different so you won't have to experience that same situation. So that's one thing I would tell my younger self, that experience doesn't always have to be your teacher. And I would also tell my younger self, enjoy the here and now. I remember being younger, I always wanted to jump into the next thing instead of just marinating in what was going on, enjoying what was going on in my life. Just being anxious.
That's supposed to be. That's what I'm dealing with now.
Just being anxious about things. Instead of just being, okay, this is where I'm at now. Let me stand steadfast in it until the next chapter comes, and then I'll deal with that. Let me just embrace where I am now, and whatever it brings, just know this is where God wants me to be, instead of worrying about something that I don't have any control over. And I'm not saying, not to make goals and plan for the future, but sometimes I think that we can just be so anxious when we're young. We want everything so fast,
Instantaneously. That's so true.
Instantaneously. Yeah. We want, that you can't have, if you're 25, 30, you won't be able to have the same lifestyle or have the things, that a person that's successful in their 50s or 60s would have. There's a time and there's a season in our lives where, where we grow. We grow. So I think I would tell myself, just enjoy the here and now. I remember somebody telling me that, because I was always like, okay, I got this now. I need to do this. I want to do this. Instead of just, okay, thank you, Lord. Breathe. I remember someone telling me that, okay, Felicia, you need to stop and just enjoy the here and now. This is where God has placed you. Enjoy it. You're fine. Enjoy it. So that's what I would tell my younger self. And I would also tell my younger self, the third thing is to love who I am. You don't have to feel like you have to validate who you are to make somebody else comfortable about themselves. You don't have, you are who you are. If and I'm not saying, to be rude or to be, be ugly, to people, but sometimes I think, when I was younger, I felt like that I had to, be validated, I am who I am, and you have to accept me for who I am. I'm not gonna change who I am. This is when God made me. He had me specifically in mind. He made me. He knew who I was gonna be, and he had me in mind in my mother's womb. So I am who I am. So I don't have to be validated by you because you're insecure of me to make you feel better about you. So I think that, when you're young, you need to embrace who you are and don't feel like that you have to change who you are to fit in or to make somebody like you. Because 9 out of 10, it's a reflection of them and not you. It's something in you that they see that's not in them. So don't feel like that you have to be valid. You have to validate yourself for them to accept you. So as you get older, like I said, as I get older, I'm like fine wine. I get better with age. I am who I am, and I love me. And so those are the things that I would tell my young self. Just ride this thing called life out. Life, you're gonna have some ups and downs, but it too shall pass. And that's what I would also, if I would have told my younger self that when things got rough when I was younger, I learned that later on in life, Felicia, it will be okay. It's gonna be okay. This too shall pass. And things that you thought just so bad that you thought you couldn't get, I look back on my younger years, things that I went through that I thought was so bad. Oh my God. Oh. And now, 5-10 years, I was like, that was nothing. So I think that when you're young, you just need to relax. It will be okay. Okay.
Great words of wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any other tips you would want to give to, the younger generation, millennials?
Just be real confident. Make sure that you surround yourself around people that can contribute and that can make you, help you to grow. You don't want to surround yourself around people that's going to tear you down or don't have the same mindset that you have. You have to watch that. You have to watch who you entertain and who you be around, because sometimes you can be around people that have a different mindset, and I'll give you an example. Say for instance, you have all these goals, I want to go back to school, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then you have these people that tell you, okay, you can't do that, how you gonna do that? For instance, like, when I was trying to finish my education, I was a single parent and I had a full-time job, and people would often say, well, how you do that? How you gonna do that? How you maintain a household? How you do that? And I had to like not surround myself around people like that. So I started to surround myself around people that had the same mindset that I had, that wanted something out of life, that knew that the sky is the limit. You can have anything that you, or accomplish anything that you put your mind to, that you set goals for. So make sure that you keep company around people that have the same mindset, and don't surround yourself around people that are dream killers, because there's a lot of people out there, especially when they see you getting close to it. They want to, you can't do that. That's not going to work. Oh, girl, you ain't going to, no. So you have to, you have to watch the company you keep, and that's what I would tell young people, you can do anything that you set your mind to. Never give up. Never give up, and always have a plan. If A don't work, plan A don't work, have a B and C. Always have a backup plan and never give up. Never give up. So. Okay.
Sounds good. Y'all come back to me in like another 10 years and ask me what I would tell my younger self.
Yeah, because she's still trying to discover her younger self. But we working with her, y'all.
Whatever, y'all. I co-sign everything that Fifi said. Everything she said was spot on. And yes, I concur.
And then since I've been through certain things, I can share things with my daughter, you know, let her know.
A lot of wisdom
It's
and
okay.
insight. Yeah, she calms me down. My anxiety.
It
and
will
stuff.
be okay. Okay, so you know, she comes and Mom, so and so and so. Okay, well, this is what we gonna do, Samantha. We gonna do A. We gonna do A, B, and C.
She
And-
talks me through it, and it
Yeah.
calms my nerves.
So sometimes you just need somebody to talk you through the process. It will be okay. And always remember, God will not bring anything on you that you cannot bear. He said He wouldn't do it. His word says that. Y'all remember that. If He bring it to you, He will bring you through it. Okay. All right. All right.
All right, y'all. So again, I'm Sammy Nicole. This is Fifi. We are the Sammy Nicole and Fifi show. Let us know what you would tell your younger self down in the comment section. Also, guys, please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Help us get our subscribers up. We need way more than 52 subscribers. We got a lot of eyes watching our videos, but not as many people subscribing. So support your girls. Like, you know, come F with your
It's
girls.
okay.
Subscribe.
We
y'all.
just enjoy doing
Help us
it.
out.
because
We do, but we want y'all to
Yeah.
subscribe too, because we know y'all watch.
Because we're reaching people. We reach one of Samantha's
People
friends.
we didn't even know.
Right. This platform has reached, a young man that reached out to me in the DM.
In the DM.
In the DMs.
Power in the DM.
He was just telling me his situation, and I was able to encourage him, and I hope that he's doing well. One of Samantha's
Absolutely. Shout out to
schoolmates. So, this platform, us doing these videos on YouTube, it's not, we want subscribers, but if we can just touch, and if I can, as a Generation X, if I can just touch a young person and make a difference in their life, then that's more than enough than having subscribers for me.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, on that note, we're going to close this thing. Until next time, we will see you later. Sammy Nicole and Fifi, the Sammy Nicole and Fifi show. Bye, y'all, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Bye.